The call came at 11:43 a.m. I was in the middle of approving a quarterly report when my phone buzzed. "Mr. Hanley?" The voice was tight, unsure. "The principal. Your wife hasn't picked up your kids in 3 days." Silence. That kind of silence where sound still exists, but your mind can't register it. I remember the air conditioning humming, the light flickering above my desk, and the metallic taste that filled my mouth when my body understood something my mind refused to. I left the office without saying a word. No jacket, no goodbyes. Just my car keys and a rising pulse that wouldn't calm. The house looked staged, too clean, too still. Her scent lingered faintly, that lavender perfume she always overused before dinner parties. Her clothes were gone, drawers empty. Even the family photos had been stripped from the hallway wall. And then I saw it. The TV in our bedroom was on. A video paused mid-frame. Her face, my wife's, frozen in motion, eyes bright, lips curved like a confession. I pressed play. "I've always hated being a mother," she said, her tone disgustingly calm. "My lover and I are starting fresh overseas, with the $2 million from your retirement accounts." She laughed. "The kids were always your problem anyway." The screen went black. But the sound of her laughter stayed, echoing in the empty room like something that wouldn't die. I didn't call the police, not yet. People think betrayal is loud, shouting, tears, chaos. It isn't. It's quiet, surgical. You sit there staring at the evidence, trying to stitch reality back together with trembling fingers. But it keeps tearing. I kept going to work, kept packing the kids' lunches, pretended, because that's what control looks like. Her car was gone, her phone disconnected, joint accounts drained down to zero. $2 million. That number looped through my mind like a heartbeat. 2 million. My future, our future, stolen. I watched the video again, not for her words, but for what was behind her. A curtain, blue. A reflection on the mirror, a hotel room lamp. Something foreign about the wallpaper. Subtle, but telling. I started looking. Reverse image searches, hotel chains, background noise in the audio, a faint ship horn. Port City, East Coast. She always said she hated the ocean. Apparently she didn't. That night, after the kids were asleep, I sat in the dark, studying every pause in her voice, every blink, every small, unintentional tell. I wasn't crying. I was memorizing. I needed to know how a person could live beside me for 12 years and still craft a lie this clean. That's when I realized the video wasn't goodbye. It was a message, a taunt. She wanted me to find it. She wanted to be seen. That was her mistake. I learned patience in finance. Numbers reveal truth slowly, precisely. So I applied the same logic to her betrayal. First, I traced the withdrawals, incremental transfers, disguised as tuition payments, home repairs, every one executed at 3 a.m., calculated, but not invisible. Then the passport records, a renewal 3 months before she vanished, expedited. Her email trail was cleaner than I expected. She'd deleted everything, but patterns remain even when messages are gone. Timestamps, logins, IP addresses, Panama City, then Lisbon, then silence. But one thing bothered me. The video file. It wasn't recorded on her phone. The metadata showed it came from a different device, a camera she didn't own. Someone else filmed it. That detail changed everything. It wasn't just betrayal, it was partnership, collaboration. I hired a private investigator, discreet, expensive. Told him nothing except, find the man who filmed my wife. 3 weeks later, I had his name. David Cole, real estate consultant, divorced, recently bankrupt. He'd disappeared around the same time she did. Same flight, same destination. Perfect symmetry. But then something unexpected surfaced. 3 days before their departure, David received a wire transfer from her account. $1.9 million. Not two, not shared, all of it. He took the money and vanished without her. The final puzzle piece clicked. She hadn't left me for love. She'd left me for leverage. And he'd outplayed her. She came back 6 months later. No call, no warning. Just a knock at midnight. I opened the door. She stood there, thinner, paler, dressed in clothes that didn't fit. Her eyes darted past me into the house. "He took everything," she whispered. "David, he left me." I stepped aside, wordless. She dropped her bag on the floor. It made a hollow sound. Empty. I watched her, the woman who once filmed her freedom with a smirk, now trembling, ruined, begging for entry into the same home she'd burned. "I just need a place to stay. For the kids." Her voice cracked. I handed her an envelope. She looked confused. Inside, copies of every bank record, every email, every flight manifest. Her confession video paused at the same